I'm Madeline Dort. I am a senior here at the college. I'm graduating with a degree in English and minor in art history. I am so looking forward to this summer because I'm actually starting my Master's of Education.
So I am Rachel Hogue. I am a junior at W&M Bray. I'm a history major. At the lab, I'm a student thought partner. I've been a student thought partner for about a year and a half now, which is kind of crazy to think about. We've done a lot of exciting things in the lab since then.
I was in the first group of student thought partners here at the lab and have been working with the lab for approximately a little over a year, and it has just been the most fantastic experience that I've had at college so far.
My work at the lab has included a couple different projects. So I've worked with the Student Records Project, so looking at kind of the early letters of the Bray School, starting with those transcriptions, taking those letters from just straight from pictures from the archive into a format that descendants and other researchers are able to read and to understand this history better.
Not only have I been responsible for and had my hand in those transcriptions that will be later published in a physical book, but I've also been a part of the team that's re-recording and recording those 44 letters of correspondence for the Bray School.
The work that I've been able to do here has really taught me a lot about how historical research can function, kind of outside of maybe the ivory tower idea of academia. There's a lot of collaboration and community that does come into this work, in that the lab is so supportive of not only students and academics and faculty working together, but also descendants.
The most special day in terms of community and the Bray School Lab has been the day that we moved the Bray School. It was just the most memorable day, and it was not only here in Williamsburg where we saw kind of a community come together and celebrate, but it was really across the country. You know, I had my friends from home in Chicago sending me the Washington Post articles, and then me sending all my family members across the country, you know, information about this move, and it was really bringing together such a huge group of people to commemorate and honor these students, and that was just a really incredibly memorable, beautiful day.
I had a really fantastic conversation during the book project with a descendant, so someone of the descendant community of the Bray School. And that was a really rewarding conversation in that I watched how our stories of our lives and how we got involved in the Bray School kind of intertwine and have a conversation that, you know, broke down some barriers and allowed us to be really honest about history that is ugly and frustrating, but also seeing how a community is coming together to retell those stories.
Genuinely, this has been the pivotal experience of my time here at W&M Bray. Just knowing that I've had a small part in this unbelievably massive project that's going on, happening right now, has been so special.
We have become the jumping off point, but we're not necessarily the end of this project. I think what's really beautiful about the Bray School Lab is it started in the college and it started in conjunction with Colonial Williamsburg, but it hasn't kind of kept itself in that silo. It's allowed W&M Bray to sit on a wider stage and to reckon with history that we have to talk about and we have to deal with. But at the same time, it's allowed W&M Bray to be that place of encouragement and collaboration and encouraging others to get involved.